Civil rights icon John Lewis's body is now in Atlanta, his final resting place after celebration of life events took place in Alabama and Washington, D.C.
Doctors diagnosed John Lewis with stage 4 pancreatic cancer last December. He died nearly 2 weeks ago on July 17th at the age of 80. Atlanta Bureau Chief Archith Seshadri joins us now live from the Georgia State Capitol, where a public viewing is being held.
He was known as the boy from Troy, John Robert Lewis. And now for the past 6 days, people have been coming to pay their last respects to honor the civil rights icon in Alabama and Washington, and now finally here in the state capitol in Atlanta. And for the past few hours, we've seen this line continuously grow. People have not slowed down despite the heat, holding up signs, holding up flags, chanting, singing songs of prayer to honor the brave and courageous here. You can see that line stretching all the way down there through that block here in downtown Atlanta. And just a few hours ago, Atlanta's Mayor Keisha Lance Bottoms, as well as the governor, spoke about his legacy that he leaves behind. He was a champion for diversity, for equality, to end racial segregation. He often took part in sit-ins at lunch counters. He led protesters peacefully across the Edmund Pettus Bridge in Selma, Alabama. And even recently, he advocated his voice for peaceful protests during the George Floyd riots across the country. He was also honored today inside, and tomorrow the casket will be taken to Ebenezer Baptist Church, where his funeral will take place.
Is the biggest icon next to Dr. King. He has taken the bumps and bruises that we don't have the courage to take.
No matter our age, we need to stand up and fight for what we believe in, which he did throughout his life, whether he was, 24 years old like me or even into, his final days as a congressman.
Georgia Governor Brian Kemp has in fact called for a special election now to fill that vacant seat of the 5th Congressional District, which covers a huge part of Atlanta. That election will now take place September the 29th. People will be allowed to come here and pay their last respects to view that casket until 10 o'clock tonight here at the state capitol. Archith Seshadri live in Atlanta, WHNT News 19.